Randoms, $8, $8. What the fuck going on, y'all? Yo, peep game. Peep the Dripposauruses. Y'all gonna bug out. Look. So basically, this looks like one of them pizza shirts. If y'all don't know, it's a New York thing. Peep the James. Them shits is diabolical. Valabasi, baby. What up, everybody? I hope everybody doing good. We chilling. Mind the hat. It's just fucking cold. I just gotta throw the hat on. You know what I'm saying? I got the glasses looking righteous. What up, everybody? How we doing? How we living? Yo, one of the coolest, dopest videos I seen. You had a black bro talking about how all y'all black folk that didn't like the Bad Bunny show, y'all gotta wake up. Cause let me tell you a secret. We be listening to Jamaican music, don't even know what the fuck they saying half the time, right? But if you got rhythm, if you got, you know how to dance, it is what it is. But don't give me the you can't understand and da 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 and corny as hell y'all sounding. You heard? But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. What's up, Christy? Let's talk about it. You're ready, man. They trying to shit on my boy Bad Bunny, but I still think he had a wonderful performance at that halftime show. Not knowing, beknownst to a lot of people, unless you were, a redneck, I guess. Kid Rock did a show halftime, just I guess to compete or something. But damn, we could never just fucking live. Like they don't let no other culture live but them, right? Front like they created everything. I don't know. It's very strange, and I would never understand it. But you know, I'm a culturalist, so like I'm an island boy. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rico, my island. So shout out to Mexicans, Peruvians, Ecuadorians, just all Latinos. You know what I mean? In fact, everybody, the world conglomerate. You got Ireland, you got Italy. But yeah, y'all, that show was fucking super sour. What up, y'all? What up? Everybody in the building. Remember them dudes? Remember them dudes, yo? All I know is them Island Boys did a show, right? Everybody die laughing right now. Island Boys, look it up. What you smoking on? This is some gumbo. What up, Jay? What up, Jay Robs? How you doing? Welcome to the building. What up, everybody? We smoking and joking. We laughing and smashing. You know how we do. Thumbs up, like and subscribe. You subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. You know how that slogan go. But peep the drip, y'all. Look at how crazy the jeans is. Look at this. Look at the colors. Only Zay could. Only me. Only me. Shit was $10. I don't care about name brands. I don't care about how much it costs. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. I threw in a fit real quick. And remember these shirts? Look, from a distance, it looked like those pizza shirts, right? Peep the back. It's just a regular shirt. You know what I'm saying? I like the brand. It's like unlikely humans. I think it's called. But shout out to everybody rocking with the kid with my little piece of paper. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody rocking with the kid. I appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? I just wanted to talk on a few little topics. That Bad Bunny shit rubbed me wrong. I wish everybody. What up, Kumar in the building? What up? How you doing, man? I got one of the boogers on. You know what I'm saying? And yo, I can't. Yo, roll call, random. Shout out to all you barbers. I don't got beef with y'all, but because y'all pricing it too crazy, the kid is growing his hair. That's it. We're gonna see the process. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I mean? The Kuma is back. That's a fact, Kuma. Yeah, fine. You gonna get the bell ring. You heard? And yo, If you've been following my channel, you guys know I'm about to make this little balcony into a forest. So peep the game. So we got this beautiful, gorgeous creature. Look at the one hanging over here. Look at this beautiful plant. Look at you. And then look at the new one we just added, some aloe vera in the crib. Yeah, look at the pot. Yeah, baby. Yo, this thing didn't have these things growing, so I'm making that happen, Captain. And then we just put some seeds in there. That's it. And we got this little mushroom, solar mushroom, and then a solar lamp with the. But yeah, man, I'm proud of my little green thumb, man. I'm trying, y'all. Cool, my so you see it? You see it, cool? Cool. You always had good energy, pa. I swear, Christy, for real, Kuma's a real, you know what I'm saying? I already know. Like I remember, you know what I'm saying, I got a good joint. But yeah, man, your energy, your vibes, you was always one of them cool ones, man. I appreciate you. Welcome back. I hope you and your family are blessed this year, 2026. I wish you and the fam, many glorious get into that bag. You know what I mean? Yep. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. You're a good spirit. Let's just say that. But what up, everybody? Random. We talking our shit. Please support my channel. Go to my shorts, light that motherfucker up. See all my joints. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a great time. Look at my other joints, you know what I'm saying? Just the regular videos and enjoy, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, we got to talk about the Bad Bunny. Please, please, everybody. It was a great performance. We don't complain when Bon Jovi, Jay Z. We don't complain. It is what it is. Like, just it's a halftime performance. It's minute. It's not the game. You know what I mean? You know what people are really mad at? I think the game sucked. You know what I'm saying? It was a very defensive game, and it wasn't based on highlights. Diggs didn't. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. If you're gonna ban football, don't make it. Don't ban it because it was Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet this halftime they're gonna bring. We're gonna. I don't know who they're gonna bring. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Billie Eilish or some shit. Mhm. But shout out to everybody, man. It's just chilling though, right? Like I said, follow my videos, man. Look at this. I just got a thing called Bad Bunny Halftime Show Debate. Everywhere you go, people are talking about Bad Bunny, man. Maybe a little undercooked. He said, yeah, y'all making my fucking morning righteous. Good looking, everybody. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Anybody else in the building, chime in, talk. We're all bugging out. It's always, good vibes. Nobody's hating. Nobody's gonna, you know, belittle anybody because my moderator's on point. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. And yeah, man. Barbers. I'm not going to a barber anymore, man. I left my barber in NY anyway, but I am not paying $50 for a haircut or a lineup. That shit is insanity. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, man. Yo, one of the craziest cases, random. Listen to this story, y'all. A little purty you know what I'm saying, lady, let's just say. She found an older gentleman who became her sugar daddy, basically buying Birkins, spending that bag, spending time with her. Long story short, she ends up going back to the Wiggle. Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Later, Wiggle. It isn't Wiggle. It really isn't. Deuces later, Wiggly's figgly. But yo, um, she goes to the man's crib. She's chilling. She sees 40,000. 40,000. She calls the YNs. Yo, this old head got 40 bands. Let's. So they go in there. They end up finding out that the man ended up handing 400,000 and 800 pounds of herbalization, right? So they robbed the dude. This is why you don't play with old heads. You know what this old man did? He waited some time, literally like a year or something. He went to that lady's crib, murdered her parents, murdered three of her siblings, and then bounced. You know what I'm saying? The murders were so horrific that she ended up taking her life later down the line. So that was just a case that I was like, yo, people, we gotta stop this backdooring setups. If you can't make the paper, you can't take the paper. It's not right. Somebody else worked hard for that. You cannot just take. Stop thinking that you can. You know what I mean? People gonna start blowing your heads off. You know what I mean? So be careful out there, like everybody. You know, if you're not one of them, tuck in your chains. If you're, it is what it is. All I'm saying is just be careful out there. And yeah, Wiggly, stop that. You know, Christy's a good person. She's not here to drama, create anything. She's just vibing and supporting me. So just watch how you guys talk to people. You know what I mean? That's another thing. We got to address each other in a different, better manner. Let's just say. You know what I mean? We're humans. We're better than that. We didn't do fucking 2000 something years from the progression or the blood of Christ all the way to the point where we have technology, we have all this cool shit, but yet we haven't sufficed or got to the point where we're better with each other. That shit is crazy. Yup, that's a factory. That's a fact. Damn, he keep playing around. Stop playing, Wiggly Figgly. But yeah, man, it's a little nipply out here. You see the cactus swaying, right, y'all? Yo, W's for the cactus. You heard? Forget me. W's for that cactus behind me. Look at that. That's a good little joint I hung up there. But yo, look at that view. Look at that gorgeous view. Actually, it's not. You could tell. I think it might rain today. You know what I mean? Yeah, W's for the cat. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate everybody rocking with the kid. Get them chime-ins going. What up? What up? What up? But yeah, man. Thank you. Like I said, yo, I won't. That's why another thing, y'all follow my channel so we can see how baby boy do. You know what I mean? And I'm taking good care of him. Thank God for these Meta Ray Bans. I looked at each plant and said, Meta, how do you take care of this plant? And it told me not too much water for that guy, not too much. You know what I mean? Just give him sun, just let him chill. Basically, you know what I mean? He'll be all right. But the other guys, you got various types of water you got to give them, and not too much. A lot of people be drowning their plants, not knowing that sometimes too much water is not good. We got to name him. He's special. That's a fact. Everybody, let's come up with a name. Kumar. Everybody, let's name that cactus. I already got Sotomo. Sotomo is the big one. Let's look at Sotomo right here. Look how gorgeous. And I talk to him every day, y'all. Sotomo, you good? How you doing, pa? You looking gorgeous, pa. I promise you. I promise you. You know what I mean? Really gorgeous, man. So what we do, check out the brilliance in this. So we actually put those plants. Uh, I don't want to say too much, but we put that plant for somebody. There was a passing, so we placed those plants, and then every week they take them away. So we put them on a Tuesday, then we come back on a Tuesday and grab it. So we're starting to buy plants that we could like basically use for the cemetery, but then take back and actually have plants in the crib now. You know what I mean? Like a 2-for-1 joint. Nah, nah, nah. Those are just like um we put like Christmas balls and ornaments on them. It was during Christmas that tree lasted. So that's why that guy is very special. He's been kicking since December. But Mr. Gooby, we got Gooby in the back. Shout out to Gooby. They look tasty. I appreciate you, Kuma. I appreciate your energy. You know what I mean? We need that. We need that. We need people that are just like down to earth and humble and just want to have a good time and chat and just, you know what I mean, go about their day. You know what I mean? But it's just always good to have people with the similar background of just like tranquiloness, like regular. You know what I mean? A lot of people are extra nowadays. Gooby, Goober! What's going on, compay? You chilling? Ay. Don't want to bother him, but he's a good one. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, I appreciate everybody rocking with me, you know. But man, we got to talk about a lot of stuff, man. Random Hornets. I know they lost the game. They were 9 games up. They could have did the 10th, but it is what it is. But shout out to the Hornets. They got that new rookie, LaMelo Ball. Even though his percentage is whack, he is one of the elites of the NBA league. And I'm hearing a lot of stories about the NBA not, getting fan base and looking shaky, baby. And what's going on with the WNBA? Did they sign any contracts? Are they coming back? And were they too greedy? I don't know. But Caitlin Clark, she's one of my favorites. I like her swishing her 3 points. And yeah, man. Shout out to, you know what I mean? Like that's another cool thing. When you get older, I don't know if it's less sexist, but you just understand, you know what I mean, that we got some ill females out here doing a damn thing, you know? So shout out to the women. W's for the women, man. Just that's what it is. It's just a W. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, Hornets are doing a thing. They lost yesterday to the out of all teams, they lost to Detroit. And Detroit is first place in the Eastern Conference following New York Knicks. Yeah, nigga. But yeah, is she that tall, slanky woman? She's great. She is, man. But yeah, I dig it. I dig plants. And it's something, remember, they got a bunch of plants. Some for pollution, some obviously, you have various plants that give you fruit, give you vegetables. So the plant is a very, and then you have to, get into the soil, you flip it, make sure all the ingredients. We bought this bag that is like basically vitamins, you know what I mean? So there's a lot going on with plants that, it's just not just water and sun. So but yeah, shout out to plant life, man. There's something cool about it. And if y'all look, I'm an old head, right? You could call me Unc, whatever. I'm not a yeah, it is what it is. But I remember the teacher making you plant, taking the plant home, and then like months later bring it back to see if it grew. And a lot of kids, did it, and some kids didn't. But it was something cool that you made life prosper. You know what I mean? That's why I used to love hamsters when I was younger. Yes, I had a hamster, no gerbil, but I had hamsters. I had a dog named Snoopy, a cat named Benny, Rocky, Wiz Khalifa. I named my black cat. I named him Wiz Khalifa. I miss him, man. He was a good boy. Yo, is she that tools like me Tuesday? I appreciate you, Chris. Word, man. Like I said, it's cool, man. It's cool. Like I know. I got you. I always understand you, man. 6'7" Godzilla. But yeah, man. Yo, you know what's so weird? J. Cole did a song called 2 6, and I'm starting to see a lot of rappers do songs with numbers, thinking that they're just gonna be the next 6'7. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It's just funny when it is what it is. Get to the bag however you can, ladies and gentlemen. But another thing I saw random a video about this lady. She did 24 hours Uber, DoorDash, and she made about 200 and something dollars. So it sounds little, it sounds a lot because then you got to pay. She probably did like maybe 80 a buck, maybe in gas. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So it sounds good, but it's a lot of hours dedicated to just to you know, we're putting more time to get these pennies than we ever have in time. You know what I mean? Once again, random. Your mama stayed home. Papa went to work, came home, and he supported you, your brother, your sister, um the house, the car, the cable, Time Warner, the phone bill, and some apartments included gas, electric, and some didn't. But yo, one man, not even man, one person was able to support a household, and this was just in the 80s. How the fuck we go less than 40 years to this diabolicalness. Look, if it was 1900, 40 years from there, yes, they went to war. Yes, they had the Great Depression. But after the 40s was like uphill. Taxes. Yo, you look at your paper, federal, state, this, that. They keep adding taxes. And then you go, you bring your W-2 to get your income, and they only giving you a percentage. Like you got people trying to make babies just to get the bigger check, but the baby cost, so it's like a little backwards there. But damn, man, they gotta do better by us. And I know Trump is like, yo, I'm gonna give you 2 bans. Nigga, you robbed Venezuela for barrels of nigga, fuck that. Make gasoline free for 2 years. Make rent free for a year. Let everybody climb their money back up. Charging 50, 60,000 for cars that are shittier than the old Cadillacs that my pops used to drive. I see the cactus dancing, which means there is Wimpa. I like your observation, compay. You know what I mean? Try to pick something that you using that you got good skills with that. But you know what I mean? It was just a weird time, and I'm one of those that I'm grateful to have been born in the 80s. And you see that you're born in a year, but you're also you live through the next year. So I was born in the 80s, but my teenage and my my youth was in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So 82. So it is what it is. Stay focused. I appreciate you, RM. Thank you for rocking with me. I think I remember you. I really do. That 4102, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, RM. Yo, like and subscribe. Thumbs up, man. Let that 44 hit. Let that 44 hit. Let that 44 hit. Let that 44 hit. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, there was such a cool time. That's why I like the kids that are buying vinyl players, CD players. They're on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace looking for iPods again. Let's bring back Nokia's making a comeback. BlackBerry. Let's bring back Sidekicks. Let's make it happen. I'm tired of iPhones monopolizing this damn fucking phone industry. I'm tired that every device that you get has a subscription to it. I used to have an iPod. 500 gigabytes on this little iPod. Movies, The Office, Goonies, all type of I got you, Nick. I got you, Nick. What up, Nick? I appreciate you, Nick. You know what I'm saying? Yo, give me that thumb up for that four, man. I did the spin for you. You heard? But yo, let me stop begging. But yeah, man, it was a cool thing about the '80s. You know what I'm saying? But the '90s, man, that's why a lot of things go are like nostalgia. Yo, Stranger Things. You want to know why it did so well? Because of the nostalgic, the essence in it. You know what I mean? Ghostbusters, Back to the Future. They touched in a lot of Easter eggs in that show. Terminator. My man, can you please do us guys a favor and leave some women for the nah, yo, you will. I'm married. I only got one. I don't cheat. I don't play that game. But yeah, I got you. I got you, S3P7. I got you. He's got that charm though, S3P7. I appreciate you, Christy, as usual. Is this compliment or Riz? Yeah, Kuma. S3P7 in the building. Yo, this is what I mean about like us. You know what I'm saying? My little crew right here. So thank you. Here's a heart for y'all. You know what I mean? In fact, let me hug y'all. Word, man. Y'all make me, you know what I'm saying? This shit is so cool. You know what I mean? And y'all got the Ford. Thank you. Let's get the bells ringing for that one. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. Why you think Masters of the Universe, He-Man is coming out this year? Like a lot of nostalgic shit does hit still. You know what I mean? Yo, random. I, I don't know if you guys are old enough, but there was a movie called Titanic. It was a boat that sunk. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's on the thing. Long story short, there was a woman named Celine Dion. She sung one of the greatest songs on Titanic soundtrack, and it went to win. It was just a phenomenon, like you kids say, it went viral, right? Long story short, there's a video on the net, man. She got some type of disease and shit. It is so sad to see, your greatest celebrities or your stars or people you kind of dig just go through pain. You know what I mean? But shout out to Celine Dion. Let's all pray for her, and I hope she, beats whatever she's going through, man. Repent and turn away from sin and give your life to Jesus. Facts before it's too late. Gain salvation today. Please. I appreciate you, Swipe. I appreciate it. Can I talk to y'all about Jesus now? Look, and I know Jesus loves us, but do you him and yep. Trust me, Swipe, trust me. My channel is one of them channels that is like, you know, I give credence and I give respect, to the one, and a lot of people have their gods, so I'm not, I'm saying it is what it is, but at the same time, I do believe and I do have a faith in me, you know what I mean? Yo, talk to me, Kumar. I want to hear every fact, you know what I mean? Even if it's like a joke, whatever, just hit me, you know what I mean? I appreciate you. What I always say, Chris, information is everything, yeah. Gaining information, and as long as it's fact, you're good to go, boy. You can spread the knowledge and let everybody ear ring. But talk to me, Kay. I appreciate everybody. Look at that cactus. Look at Goober, swaying in the wind. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I love saying that because it is what it is. That's my heart talking. When I'm thinking about another subject, my heart just goes. I appreciate y'all. One love, all that cool shit. You know how it go. You know what I mean? But thanks for the thumb, man. Yeah. Y'all want to see tats? Look at the tat. Look at the tat. So look at the bracelet game getting better, man. This is the warrior one up here. All of these are like protection seals. These are all little rocks right here. These are different little rocks right here. All blue, my favorite color. But yeah, man, like I said, I appreciate everybody rocking with the kid. And random, there's a lot to talk about. Shout out to LaMelo Ball. You know what I mean? Yo, I did not know, if you guys follow basketball, there was a guy that used to play for the Atlanta Hawks. He got traded. You know what I'm saying? I forget his name, man. He's a short little one, but he out for the season. These dudes are, they be, I think it's the partying and drinking or something, because they get injured too much. But yeah, Kumar, we still here. And Swipe, you 100% right, man. Trey Young, Gold, yo, Golden in the house. Golden in the fucking house, boy. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate that one. You Ollie, yo, you went like this to me. Boo! Yeah, I got one cavity. Look. Ah. Golden came through. My message got deleted. Oh, Kumar. That's why I don't understand that. Is it because it's too much, or you might say a word, right? Like they mark you, whatever. It's not. I don't control it, but you know what I mean. Leave a comment, Kumar. I got a million videos. Oh, yo, thank you guys. Sub to me. I'm a sub to y'all. And just look at my videos. My shits is dope, funny, and I got good music. So you could be in the whip just sliding through my shits like, oh, this nigga got some joints. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to y'all, man. You guys make me always remember that. Never forget that. Just subscribe, bro. I appreciate you, Golden. And you Ollie loop me. Golden. Yo, I'm going to sub to you ASAP Rocky. You hurt? I appreciate that shit make me feel great. Charlotte gonna look fire next year with both Kobe White and S3P7 talking that sports talk. I appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, Snipe, pray to the God. Make sure you pray just for your breath, just waking up every morning. I feel blessed. You know what I mean? Y'all know it's a scary world out there. We don't have to, random that one, but they making it real cuckoo out there. There's like a serial killer homeless people. This is crazy shit, man. Sometimes that's why I think, like, I always think, like, when we were younger, we were always outside, and then I'd be like, that's why rent was cheap. Now people are in their cribs a lot more, and I feel like that's why. But it's still no excuse to have rent out the wazoo. But still, you know what I mean. We're indoors a little bit more. I think it's more of a safety thing too, because once you jump in your car, you might get into a car, whatever. Y'all know the drill. But like I said, man, random, G Unit, did y'all see? Random, did y'all see? So first of all, here's a real random story. So I got tickets to go see a boxing event, and at the time it was at the Barclays. Um, we were in a suite, which was amazing. I went to go use the bathroom. All I see is the backs of just big dudes, and I swear you could tell 50 neck. I swear you could tell his neck, like he a big dude. I'm like, yo, J unit. On guard, they all turn around, and they ain't, went, they were like, oh shit, like, so I ran up to them, shook all their hands, even the security guard. So it was murder, I think. Yayo definitely, and 50, and no Banks, but it was just like, and I was like, yo, I forgot to do the picture thing, y'all. But yo, I met 50 Cent. But yo, fast forward, Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo are on first class flight, headed wherever they headed. And in front of them is Ja Rule. Isn't that funny? So they had some words, you know what I mean? And yes, that beef is still going on, which is silly because they're in their 50s, but it is what it is. You can't like somebody you hate, if that makes sense. But yeah, yo, I got my shit up to 6. Yeah. Sleep is overrated. That's a factory. I need some sleep. Well, sleep is a weird one, man. Like, and I felt like a lot of us went to sleep and literally woke up in a different dimension because the earth is different now, you know what I mean? But sleep is wild. Deja vu's always get me, like those dreams that you have, and then years later or months or weeks, whatever, you're doing something and you're like, this happened before. like literally the same shit, like, and it always clicks because it's the same flow as in your dream. It's scary, y'all. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people know how to control their dreams. Lucid dreaming is amazing to me. I love books on lucid dreaming. I try to do what up, Jaru? Oh, Jaru, yo, they try to beef with you on the plane. Ain't happening. It's 1 a.m. for me. Oh, Kumar, thank you. That means even more. It's 1 a.m. for Kumar. It's 9:46 for me, man. You back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah, man, what I'm listening to right now, if you want to know, Max B, These My Streets, and The Weekend, Timeless. Those two joints, you know what I mean? And Little Uzi Vert, what you saying? Hey! 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 Yeah! Hey! I love dancing. Dancing is, yo, it's something mystical about dancing. A lot of people used it. Remember they used to do rain dances and shit, but yeah. Um yeah, I'm very happy, very energetic. Like, I'm gonna be honest, random. Here's another cool one. My peoples back in the days always used to be like, "Zay, you on coke?" Like, from AM to PM, and then they would fall asleep, and I would break night, and they're like, "Say, how you doing it?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like some people just got that energy. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you for rocking with me, Ja Rule. Don't let Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder talk like that to you anymore, man. That's corny. Ja Rule got out his. But yeah, man, welcome back. It's cool that I get a lot of like people, you know what I'm saying? Familiar. I love it. I dig it. I feel it. I like the vibes. Yeah, everyone does understand. I'm a little quirky. But that's why I feel like you guys come to me because it's like, what's Zay up to, right? Like, I'm a weird dude. Let's just say, and I'm not afraid of words. You know what I mean? You know, sticks and stones. What is it? Words, whatever. But whatever, like whatever that. Oh God, LC3. He's like, no, I want that one. But yeah, man. Yo, did y'all see that random? Did y'all see that 50 Cent commercial that was like dissing Puffy on the low ski? He opened a bag. He had a comb. He had a no. First, it was a bag of Puff. The potato chips, the cheese doodle type joint, Puff, and then he a comb, and then he was like, "So what's the difference between 40 years and 50 months? Get it? Cause Diddy doing for yeah, whatever." All right, guys, I'm asleep. The legend will be back. Yeah, Kumar, I appreciate you. Nighty night. Have a good sleepy town. I call it sleepy town, but yeah, man, have a good one and rest up and get your energy back. But I appreciate you. Yo, Yuchi, respect, pa. I appreciate you, Yuki in the building. But yo, Kumar, have a great one, pa. Take care, man. Have a good one, man. Bath and gun. That's the way to live. But have a good one, cool. Here's a heart for you, man. Thank you for your support, your time, and your essence. I appreciate you. But yeah, man. Shout out to fucking Yuki, man. Respect to you. What's up, Ja Rule? Once again, yeah, man. This is one of them. This is the cool channel where like my moderator introduces. It's almost like me opening the door, right? And I say, "What up, yo?" And I go my way, and then right behind me, Chrissy's like, "Yo, what's up, yo? How you doing? Da da da, do do, di di, da da da, do do." You know what I'm saying? So it's a great. Introduction. The carpet is laid out, and everybody just walk in and come in, and put your coats, take your sneakers off, and let's talk about it. Random. Zay dollar, Zay dollar, Zay dollar. Stay with happiness always, Ja Rule. I promise you I will. You know what I mean? At my age, there's no other thing I want to do but give happiness and my vibes to people. You know what I mean? Misery definitely loves company. Misery definitely loves company. And, when you have this negative outlook, a lot of times that shit follows you. It really does. You know what I mean? You're always wondering why bad things happen to me because you're doing bad things, you know? Please pull down your glass. Oh, so these I'm using it for the mic, but I got you right now. Boop, boop. Drink a little mojito. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Johnny B? But yeah, man, 43 is not bad, right? You know what I'm saying? Look, not that much gray. I got some gray coming. Look, I'm real. I'm a real human being. I'm a real. And yo, tell me y'all don't notice the difference when I put the voice, right? It's amazing. It's amazing, these glasses. I got you, Ja. I took them off, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Domo arigato. Namaste. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, S3P7. I appreciate it. Everybody. You know what I mean? Respect. Salute to y'all. You know what I mean? It's always like I hate people that let their head get bigger. You know what I mean? But my ego is down here. So thank you guys. You know what I mean? And yo, it goes back to y'all. I don't know what y'all look like, but I think y'all handsome, pretty, and you know what I mean? God bless everybody. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of folk don't know that, like the way the world perceives prettiness is just distorted to me. You know what I mean? This makes you pretty sometimes. Who you are can make you gorgeous, you know? Salute. I appreciate you. You heard, Ja? You one of them ones, man. You one of them ones. And the fact that you always come support. Yo, I'm up to 7. Yeah. Yo, thank yous. Yo, it is what it is, right? S3P7 make yo, and that's the energy I need. It's not trolling, it's not hating, it's just pure. You know what I'm saying? Like I dig shit like that, man. That shit make me happy. You know what I mean? Because we need more of that shit. Like I'm the old head. I'm gonna try to help you guys whenever you guys need to talk to me. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to give you as much, positive and like good advice. You know what I mean? Solid advice. Let's just say. I don't want nobody to hurt. I don't want nobody to feel pain or deal with this world the way I've dealt with it. You know what I mean? So I just want everybody to know that, like, you know what I'm saying? Life is always great. You know what I mean? As long as you breathing and you could use your arms and hands. Remember, there's some people that are born without they can't. So shout out to us. You know what I mean? Just for being here. This is a great time to be alive. I'll tell you that. Grand Theft Auto 6 about to drop. Let me stop. Random. But I appreciate that S3P7. I really do. You know what I mean? And Ja Rule, everybody, Christy, wife, Juju, everybody, Bees, everybody that's, what I mean? You know what? Yuki, you got me hyped, Yuki, if you still in here. Shout out to Yuki. I like that name. Nah, you good, Ja. You one of them ones, man. But Christy, she'll talk for herself. Shout out to yo. Shout out to Five Alive, baby. That's what's up. And yo, Chris, it's not that I don't want to know, but um, I never asked for it. I don't want too much info. If you understand, you know what I'm saying. But shout out to your little one and your whole family base. You know how I respect you guys. You know what I mean. I respect you formally. You know what I'm saying a lot. You know. Yo, Crawford in the building. What up, Craw? Sub to me, I'm a sub to you. You heard, Craw? Thank you, Crawford, for just landing on this channel and just seeing what's going on. Look at the cactus. Look at this beautiful view. And you know what I mean? Am I supposed to be here? Yeah, Crawford. Yes, you are. Nothing happens like by accident. I think there's no coincidence. Let's just say you're here for a reason. And shout out to you. Message random $8, $8. Let's talk to Crawford real quick. Thank you for coming in here. I appreciate your time and your everything, your vibes. That one little sentence. That's a dope one. That's a great way to come through. Let's just say. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, thank you for rocking with me. And if you look at my videos, my shorts, whatever it is, lives, you're gonna see there's a temperature that I'm trying to, deliver. It's just cool vibes, and I just want everybody to feel peace and at ease, and know that a lot of channels out there are scaring y'all. The car market sucks. There's no jobs. A lot of it's just too much gloom, and we just need a little bit of light sometimes. You know what I mean? So just come out here, and I'll deliver that. You heard? But thank you for rocking with me, even if it was for 2 seconds. Thank you, Crawford. But yo, Ja, Chris, Crawford, who else? S3P7, motherfucking Kumar went to Sleepy Town. Yuki, if you still here. Yo, shout out to everybody that just rocked in the building. Thanks for, you saw the background, right? You saw that. Good observation, my guy. S3P7. I hope you have a great day. Follow, subscribe, and I'm gonna pop on like at 5 o'clock for y'all. Okay? Okay? I said okay. Yo, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We're gonna do another joint, and I'm gonna get more. Yeah, man, I'm sorry I gotta go, but I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Bye. Everybody say bye, man. Later, y'all. Thank you for rocking with me. Bye. Later, man. I'ma miss y'all. Don't think I'm not. One love, peace. $8, random. Thank you, everybody. Christy, wife, Juju, Jaru, Crawford, Kuma, motherfucking S3P7, Rue, Ja. Holla at your boy, man. I appreciate you, man. Yo, you be good. S3P7, I promise I'm gonna be back, man. Watch my videos, watch my lives. I'm not leaving you, man. Be good, y'all. I appreciate you. Peace.